go. Here we go. One, two, three. Hey, this is the Villain Report. We're here with Tiny, the man, the coconut from the Pacific Northwest, and we're gonna check in on him and see how his wound and his healing is going. I'd love to have an interview more in depth about Tiny's life and his beliefs and what he's doing some other date. But today we're just going to focus on Tiny's recent incident and injury and see how that's going. So how you doing, Tiny?
What's up, everybody? Big boy Tiny here, aka the Coconut, aka White Supremacist, aka Sellout, House Negro, all that stuff. But it's going good here on my side in Vancouver, Washington. Still dealing with the pain of the bullet hole that is in my ankle, and but so far so good.
So there's a lot of journalists on the internet that I totally 100% believe, and they're totally credible, and they're just totally actual journalists. They're all saying that you shot yourself in the foot. Is that true? Did you shoot yourself in the foot?
I don't know. You be the judge, but I don't think anybody that can that will shoot themselves in the foot can actually do it to a point where it comes from the front here and exit in the back here.
We can't see the wound right now because you got a whole kind of intense medical device on there right now. So you say it shot through the top front part of the foot and came out the back?
Foot right here. It came from the top here, entered right here, and exit right at the back.
Well, how'd you do that? Did you like bend down and point? Did you just stick the gun at at your foot and just shoot it point blank?
I believe that's how I would be doing it. If according to what my wound is saying, according to the entrance and the exit for the freaking bullet, and if I shot myself, that means I had to bend over, leave my back vulnerable to attacks and just aim it perfectly to where it would enter and exit that way.
So for anybody that's not getting the sarcasm right now, Tiny didn't shoot himself. There's an anorexic ninja that was running around with a gang of other anorexic ninjas, and they shot Tiny, and I lost you.
Sorry, my brother.
I got you back. So Antifa shot Tiny. We're having a little bit of back and forth here, cutting out. But so Tiny, I know a lot of people in your community, in the Patriot crowd, and a lot of your friends. They're taking care of you right now. You got anything you want to shout out to them?
Yeah, I would like to give a huge shout out to a lot of people. To most of them that donated. Some of them that are praying and sending encouraging messages. That means a lot to me. Much respect. A huge shout out to brother Quincy and sister Jamie. Thank you so much to you guys. You guys have been a big help this whole time. Sister Michelle, and brother Jake, Troy, Lindsay, Alec, Bobby, and all those guys. Much love, guys. Thank you so much for your your support. You guys have been a really huge help, and and this is exactly what our Patriot community needs, is people coming together and helping each other, lending a little helping hand to a brother that got popped by the freaking ninjas.
Well, I'm glad that you got so many people showing you love and taking care of you. Can you tell for all the people that are hitting me up and going crazy trying to figure out if you're okay? A lot of people are worried about you. A lot of people care about you. What are the details about your injury? I know you were in the hospital for a couple of days and you didn't end up having to have surgery. What are the details? What happened to your foot and what's the recovery going to look like?
My heel, there's a big fracture, the bones on my heel, and then also my ankle is dislocated. Then one of the main arteries in that area where the bullet went in got impacted. And so that's the only reason why they kept me in there, because of that artery, to make sure I don't bleed out, from it. So they gave me some meds and some stuff like that. I can't really move my ankle or even try to operate normally with it. That's why I have that cast on, is to keep it in one place so it doesn't move around, because it's painful, and you can actually hear the crackling in the bone, just scratching up on each other. So they need to keep that cast on it. But yeah, and then 2 holes where it enter and exit. That's what I'm dealing with.
What's
And that
what's the recovery process going to look like? Are you down for a while? How long is it going to take for you to get back to Tiny Things?
Oh well, I'm already back at Tiny Things. I'm out here with my brothers, helping out at a event that they always hold on Thursday to help the homeless community. So I'm already back on it, and tomorrow I'm gonna be with Joey and the team over at Skyview High School for that. So hey, ain't nothing can stop Tiny unless he's in a casket. Then hey, that's the only time it will stop me.
So now that you're a little bit disabled, would you be willing to do a charity wheelchair race with wheels, Tiny Tim, little Dustin?
Well, that will be like putting a Ford heavy duty truck up against a Prius. I don't think that's a fair race.
What if you guys did a wheelchair joust, and you had a little spear, and you guys ran towards each other in the wheelchair?
I would very much like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. All the money and the earnings from it goes to a charity.
We should see if he'd be down for that. And everybody sponsors, and we had to figure out a way to where it's an equal match. We have to figure out some kind of test to where it's equal grounds. And
just
then
give him the electric.
It goes to some charity of your choice. If he wins, it goes to Black Lives Matter or terrorists or something like that. The Taliban, whatever he wants it to go to.
Oh man. No, just give him an electric wheelchair, and I'll use a manual one. Help there, right there.
All right. So I want to ask you, Tiny. So can you tell us? And we're joking around here, but it was a pretty serious thing. You got shot, and luckily it was just an extremity. It could have been much worse than that. I know you had armor plates on, but you could have got shot in the side. That could have killed you, or that could have killed other people, or it could have been far more worse.
Yeah.
When can you tell us? And I'll ask you to be vulnerable here and just open. When you realized you were shot, what was going through your mind? What were you thinking?
See, I didn't know I was shot at first. When the gunshot went off, I was already retreating. I turned around and I'm like, what the hell was that? And then I felt this vibration all over my left leg, where I thought I stepped on a firework or, a cherry bomb or something. It was vibrating bad. And I'm like, what is going on? I was like, I really did step on a firework. And then when I tried to go to walk, there was this sharp pain right there. I can feel my foot is not standing straight. That's when I looked down at my ankle and I saw, this hole on my boot that I wore that day, gushing up blood and squirting up blood nonstop. And that's when I realized I got shot. So I moved back towards the road on the sidewalk, and I just laid there, and all our people start coming and giving aid. But so how I felt, at that time, the only thing that went through my head was, this is painful. But as of right now, sitting and thinking back to the whole event, um, I'm grateful and I thank God. Um, as jokingly as I am about the whole situation and making fun of my situation, my status, you know, um, I am really grateful and I thank God that out of 5 shots, I was only hit with one, and I wasn't hit in a spot where get I could possibly end up like Brother Jay. Um, it was I know
It's tough, huh? It's a pretty intense emotion you got to go through with that, especially since a friend of yours died almost a year to the day. That was Jay's birthday, wasn't it? Or the day before his birthday that you got shot?
that was his birthday.
Yeah, it's
You know,
hard.
and I'm just grateful, man. I'm thankful. Then seeing the love and support from everybody, just it just makes you, just encourages you and motivates you. Uh, I'm grateful and thankful to the Most High for for the opportunity.
It's awesome to see how thankful you are. That could have went a lot worse. Even where the bullet hit you, man. Um, like that could have been a lot worse. Just a couple centimeter to one direction or the other. What do the doctors say? Do they think that you're gonna regain full mobility, or are you gonna have a little bit of limp for the future?
It's gonna take months for that fracture to heal up completely, but they want me to keep weight off of it, for the most time because if um, if I apply weight on it, it's gonna um, what you call, it's gonna be, it's not gonna heal right, you know. It will heal, but then I'm gonna end up with like a limp or like what you said, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, with all that being said, you got shot. The ninjas are after you. They actually shot you, and you had a friend die, and they've done horrible things to other people. So is this it for you? Like you got shot, you're gonna check out now? No more activism? You're gonna go retire
All
in
right.
the islands or something?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Um, like I think the only way for me to stop doing what I'm doing after getting locked up, still coming out doing the same. After getting beat up multiple times, injured multiple times, bloody multiple times, and still coming out and doing the same thing. Now getting shot, I don't think it's we're beyond that point of giving up, and I'm not, you know, not even close to or even around that word of giving up or throwing in the towel or retiring anytime soon because I said I made a promise and I took a vow the first day I said I'm gonna take a stand that until America is restored to its original foundation and tyranny stops. I don't think our job is gonna be over. So until the day they put me 6 feet under, and I will not stop. People are still gonna see Tiny out there, taking a stand. And yes, people, Antifa wants to make a meme talking about, you know, Tiny finally got his first COVID shot. Well, hey, I've said it always. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll take a bullet before that vaccine any day of the week. And if this is my first COVID shot, and in order for me to be fully vaccinated, I got to take another two. Hey, bring it on. I'm ready.
Well, man, it's encouraging to see that spirit in you, not easily broken, right?
Hey, I'm still out here, like I said. Um, I'm out here with the guys already. Tomorrow I'm going to be at Skyview, so I don't think there's anything they can do, to stop me unless they put me 6 feet under.
All right, right on. So, guys, this is Tiny Toast. How do you say your last name? I always try to say it, and I feel like I'm retarded.
Toese.
Say it again.
Toese.
Toese, Tiny Toese.
There you go.
This is Tiny. He's known in the Pacific Northwest. He's got a big heart for America and freedom. He's got a little anger towards as many of us do towards those little ninjas, and he's going to be recovering for a while. This is going to take a chunk out of his life for a minute, and so I'll post the Tiny's Venmo and his fund that you can help him out if you want. That's going to be in the description of this video. Give him some love as much as possible. Thank you so much, Tiny, for letting everybody know. I gotta say, man, a lot of people love you, bro. Like, I don't know you that well, but I know you a little bit, and people know that we know each other. Man, I have been getting messages like crazy. Like, how's Tiny? Is he okay? Did he get out of surgery? He's going to surgery. Did he get his foot chopped off? Like, everybody's like worried about you, man. There's a lot of people that love you a lot.
Yeah, and I don't know what I did to deserve that. I'm just happy coconut with the love for God and country, and loves to do nature shit. But much love to everybody for the love and support.
All right, man. Thanks for the interview. And again, I would love to have an interview somewhere down the line with you, more in depth, more about your history, how you got involved in that. That'll be another day. But for right
Sure.
now, I'm glad to see you're in good spirits. I'm glad to see that you've got a good prognosis coming up. Like your foot's going to get better. You're going to be walking. You're not going to be
Sure.
wheeling around like Dustin for the rest of your life. Thank you. And the Villain Report is out. Thank you, guys.
All right, Villain.